For the purposes of revenue, lazy storytelling, and whatever it is Zak Snyder tells himself to get out of bed in the morning, when it comes to asteroids, science fiction and video game creators have done something of a disservice to your perception of reality. Take a fond trip down sci-fi memory lane and think about that time someone, possibly you, has had to dogfight or navigate through yet another fracking asteroid belt. Huge space rocks tumbling dangerously in space. Action, adventure. Only the skilled pilot with her trusty astromecha-doplis ship can maneuver through the dense cluster of space boulders, dodging this way and that, avoiding certain collision. And then she shoots her pew-pew laser, breaking up larger asteroids into smaller ones, possibly obliterating them entirely depending on the CG budget. Inevitably, there's bobbing and weaving. Pursuit craft will clip their wings on asteroids, spinning off into a nearby tango. Some will fly straight into a space boulder. Finally, you'll thread the needle on a pair of asteroids and the last ship of the whatever they're called, clicky, clacky, mantis, Zorak bug people, will try and catch you. But it won't be quite so lucky, poetically getting squashed like a bug. Sack off for the win. Pilot victorious. Okay, he probably knew the laser part was totally fake. I mean, everyone knows you can't hear sounds in space. Now, outside of Starbuck being awesome, is that at all realistic? And if so, how does NASA maneuver unmanned spacecraft through that boulder-strewn Grand Canyon death trap to reach the outer planets? Well, the asteroid belt is a vast region between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Our collection of space rock starts around 300 million kilometers from the Sun and ends around 500 million kilometers. The first asteroid, the dwarf planet Ceres, measures 950 kilometers across and was discovered in 1801 with a, that's funny. Soon after, astronomers turned up many more small objects orbiting the region at the, oh, neat stage. They realized it was a vast belt of material orbiting the Sun with, I suspect, we're all going to die. To date, almost 500,000 asteroids have been discovered, most of which are in the main belt. Now, as mentioned in another video, gathering up all the material in the asteroid belt and gluing it together makes a mass around 4% of the Moon. So, in case one of your friends gets excited and suggests it was a failed planet, you can bust out that stat and publicly shame him for being so 1996 Goodwill Hunting style. You like asteroids? How about them asteroids? So there's a few hundred larger than 100 kilometers across and tens of millions of rocks 100 meters across. Any one of these could ruin a good day or bring a bad day to a welcome fiery close for either a depressed wayfaring spacecraft or a little blue-green speck of a planet, which sounds dangerous all the way around. Fortunately, our asteroid belt is a vast region of space, so let's wind up the perspectivometer. If you divide the total number of objects in the field by the volume of space that the asteroid belt takes up, each space rock is separated by hundreds of thousands of kilometers. Think of it as gravity's remarkably spacious Zen rock garden. As a result, when NASA engineers plot a spacecraft's route through the asteroid belt, they don't expect it to make a close encounter with any asteroids. In fact, they'll change the flight path to intercept asteroids en route because, hey, look, asteroid. Even though Ceres was discovered in 1801, it's never been observed up close. Until now. Dawn spacecraft already visited asteroid Vesta, and by the time you're watching this video, it will have captured close-up images of the surface of Ceres. Once again, science fiction creatives sold us out to drama over hard science. If you're passing through an asteroid belt, you won't need to dodge and weave to avoid the space rocks. In fact, you probably wouldn't even know you were passing through the belt at all. You'd have to go way the heck over there to even get a nearby look at one of those bloody things. So, we're safe, our spec is safe, and all the little spacecraft are safe for now. So, which dramatic version of asteroids are you most fond of? Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Never miss an episode by clicking subscribe. And our Patreon community is the reason these shows happen. We'd like to thank Stephen Tennant, Stephen Kinder, and the rest of the members who support us in making great space and astronomy content. Members get advance access to episodes, extras, contests, and other shenanigans with Jay, myself, and the rest of the team. Want to get on the action? Click here. To drama over hard science. Oh, can we go back into that? I can't see the words.